a sweet victory at Minnesota, a 7-game win streak, undefeated in November. It is all good at the moment. Now, back at Ball Arena, the Mile High crew will look to keep the good times rolling against the Chicago Bulls. Can the Nuggets make another one bite the dust? The Magic 8 Ball says yes. The NBA season start is delivered by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor, real difference maker. Well, after a Buffalo 3-0 road trip, the Denver Nuggets back home at Ball Arena. They, of course, are led by their superstar, Nikola Jokic, for the second time in 2 weeks, named the Western Conference Player of the Week. So he and the Denver Nuggets will square off against the Chicago Bulls. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings, Vic Lombardi will join us shortly. Well, as we said, undefeated in November. They're riding a 7-game win streak. We know all that. What about getting to 8, to 9, to 10, to 11? Going to be a challenge with this tricky schedule.
Yeah, really, the whole schedule all the way till mid-January is kind of crazy. Home for a game, then you're going back right on the road for another 4 or 5 days. Then you actually come home for a back-to-back and then go back out on the road again. So you got to get through this next 3-4 weeks.
Nikola Jokic with just spectacular numbers. Those numbers highlighted by the 55-point game and the win over the Clippers.
Yeah, and he's slipping from the player of the week before. He's shooting 81, now just 74. So, listen, he's been absolutely fabulous. Everything you want to talk about and what you need from one of your leaders, the best player in the world, he has provided that. Inside, outside, passing, rebounding, you name it, he does it. You know, the stat machine broke down the other night in Minnesota, and you get done, you go, oh, there's another triple-double for Nikola Jokic.
All right, the Denver Nuggets certainly in position to get a W tonight, particularly if the others respond.
Yeah, you had 3 other guys in the 20s and 2 of them with double-doubles in that Minnesota game. Going to need a lot of help. Murray had 12 assists. You see Aaron with the 10 rebounds. And boy, how about Tim Hardaway pushing in the starting role? I thought he was absolutely fabulous.
All right, the Denver Nuggets, as you know, are undefeated at home, 6-0. Can they make it 7 straight here at Ball Arena? Stay tuned. We'll discuss. Toyota tip-off is next. Denver Nuggets basketball announced to
Bill Hanzlik and Chris Dempsey getting you set and ready for the Denver Nuggets taking on the Chicago Bulls right here at Ball Arena, where the Denver Nuggets a perfect 6-0 to start this season. How do they keep that going, Hans, here at home?
Well, yeah, they're playing so well, particularly at home. I mean, that plus minus plus 19 is pretty good. Schedule's been a little bit favorable, and it's still favorable to keep this win. They play the Bulls, then they got the Kings. I think the first next tough one might be the Orlando Magic in mid-December because they got a lot of road games. So keep it going at home, Dems.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they're just playing a really, just a great brand of basketball on both ends. Very disruptive defensively, helps them get in transition. You know, they're in transition a lot, and you know, that really is due. We talked about the defense earlier, you know, leading to offense, and that really is due to the defense. So when you're getting that amount of high percentage shots, your offense is going to flow a lot better.
All right, we're going to get you back to Ball Arena because it's time to ball here at home. The 10-2 Denver Nuggets taking on the 6-6 Chicago Bulls. Bulls on the second night of a back-to-back. Nuggets looking to get out and run in this one.
Another full house. Yep, the 7th straight sellout crowd to begin the season. And why not? A good matchup. The Chicago Bulls and the Denver Nuggets. Here are tonight's starting lineups presented by Intermountain Health. Of course, you know that Christian Brown is out, but Cam Johnson is available, and he's going to start. So Jamal with Cam Johnson, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, and Peyton Watson. Meanwhile, Kobe White, the star guard for Chicago, been ruled out tonight, second half of the back-to-back. So Josh Giddey starts with Kevin Huerter. Nikola Vucević is in the middle. Matas Bazelis is up front. And some familiar faces. A couple of guys that know each other very, very well. Nikola Vucević and Nikola Jokic. Now just about set, ready to go. And the Nuggets control the tip. They'll have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Justin Van Dyne, Jonathan Sterling, Jenna Schroeder are the officials. Peyton Watson, shot on the way, and he drills the three.
And that's good for him getting to start tonight to see that first one go in.
So as Katie mentioned in the pregame, the Bulls played last night. They lost 150 to 147 at Utah. And it was in double overtime. Now Vucević, who's really improved his three-point shooting, as has Josh Giddey. That's no good. What kind of an effect does it have on the Bulls playing the back-to-back?
Well, it affects you all the time, especially with a younger team. It's such a mental game.
Well, Josh Giddey has it. He's become one of the big stars of the Chicago Bulls. They like to run, fast-paced team. Giddey averaging nearly a triple-double. He's a candidate for the foreign all-star team. That shot is off the mark, and Cam Johnson on the weak side. Johnson bothered by a right bicep strain. See if he can get off to a good start tonight. Cam coming over from Brooklyn. He's got a lane. Give it to Jokic. Jokic against Vucević, around him, and the first foul on Vuce.
Well, he had the little baby hook. He had this, he had that, and instead just a quick spin goes underneath Vucević, who looks a little thinner than he did a year ago, still put together. There's a reach, catch the little arm. Joker been getting to the free throw line since that Clippers game at a higher rate.
7 triple-doubles in his first 12 games. 41 triple-doubles in his last 82 games since the start of the 2024-25 season. As you look at a man who leads the NBA in rebounding and assists, 7th in points, that's going up as he knocks in a couple.
I'm not even sure the year that Chamberlain led the league in assists that he led it in rebounding that year.
Well, it's interesting. Chamberlain led in overall assists, but Oscar Robertson led in assists per game, which is really how they count that. Now Giddey's got it, an improved outside shooter. Now Vucević lets it go. That's no good, and a good defensive rebound by Jamal Murray.
That's a big key tonight.
28-year-old from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Now Gordon on a post up against Giddey, shoots over him. He's got a 16-footer. It goes 15 feet, and Vucević has it.
I see Gordon really take and use his strength against Giddey.
I think he will. Now Giddey around the screen. He's an Australian. Now corner three by Huerter, and Huerter knocks it in.
And you see Giddey is really early on looking for that extra pass.
He's averaging, talking about Giddey, 22 points, 9.5 assists, 9.5 rebounds. So he has a chance to average a triple-double. Back cut, Murray's in the lane, and we've got a no, check that. It's going to be a foul on Giddey.
This nice little backup, getting up, putting a little pressure. See, Giddey gets too high. Head fake, gets Giddey kind of beat, and then just that reach into the basketball. Didn't like the call, but Jamal Murray gets a couple free throws.
Well, Jamal Murray, who had 12 assists against the Timberwolves the other night, season high. First 10 assist game or more since the opener at Golden State. And there is Billy Donovan in his 6th season with the Bulls. Prior 5 with OKC. He's won 444 games. His record against the Nuggets, however, 14-15. And Murray drops a couple. His free throw shooting has been immaculate so far, 93.5%. So the Nuggets break on top 6-3. They come into tonight as a 13-point home favorite. Giddey trying to get away from Peyton Watson. Now Vucević short. Jokic has the rebound. Nikola Jokic, you know, 30 years old from Sombor, Serbia, dumping into Gordon. And Gordon going to power it up and in.
And you can see Joker looking to look long on that rebound, and they are getting out flying to the outlet passes.
Bulls 6-6 overall, 5-1 at home, 1-5 on the road. This is Matas Buzelis, one of the better young players in the league. He lost it. Jokic has it. Give it over to Gordon. Nuggets by 5 here. Now over to Peyton Watson. He's got a lane. And he throws it out of bounds.
He got to the basket, never looked up to the rim. He got a nice little chuck, moved out of the way, and just couldn't make that pass.
All right, we've come to our first timeout. The Nuggets off to a good start, up by 5.
Ball Arena, Nuggets up 8-3 early here on the Chicago Bulls as Denver welcomes back Cam Johnson, who missed the last game with an injured biceps. Of course, everyone's going to compare Cam's stats with Michael Porter Jr.'s, but we need to realize that this wasn't just a one-for-one trade. When you traded away Michael Porter Jr., you got under that second apron. It allowed you to get guys like Jonas Valanciunas. It allowed you to build your bench with Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bruce Brown. It allowed a lot more. So you take a look at that trade now. Would you take it? Of course you would.
I just confirmed with Nuggets trainer Dan Sheminsky it was the right bicep for Cam Johnson, so his shooting arm. We'll see how that affects him tonight. He's going to be matched up with Huerter most of the night. Huerter, a very good outside shooter. Well, the Nuggets off to a good start, leading 8-3. Once again, the Bulls on a back-to-back. Pass underneath. That's blocked by Watson. Out ahead, Cam Johnson blocked. And the Bulls will go the other way. Giddey. Now Vucević has a size advantage. And it's deflected and taken. Nuggets have 3-on-1. Murray's the middleman. Give it to Watson. And he missed it. Oh my gosh. Well, the Nuggets come up empty a couple of times. Score remains 8-3. Huerter wide open. And a good rebound by Jamal Murray. Nuggets once again 10-2 overall, third best record in the NBA, 6-0 at home. And now Jokic wants the ball to the wing.
Got a point guard down there on him.
Now the double. Murray swing it. Cam Johnson's shot was blocked. It rebounds out to Gordon, who fires in the 3. How lucky can you get? We'll make it 10-3 Denver.
Ooh, that's where his quickness is. Murray's going to get caught with the body out on the floor. A nice left-handed finish.
Well, Murray picks up his first foul, first team foul.
There's that little hand in the middle right there. It just couldn't slow him down. Much bigger player.
So Matas Buzelis is at the line. He's a 21-year-old. His parents are from Lithuania, but he grew up in Chicago. Big fan of Derrick Rose back in the day. Talked to him, consulted with him. So 10-6 our score. Underneath, Gordon, lay it up and in, and a foul. For some guys, Gordon is just too big and strong.
Well, Patrick Williams just came in, and he's no shrinking violet. He's got some size on, but they're trying to front. He just jumped and didn't time that right. Been able to use that body. Aaron Gordon gets a little hip on him and then gets the foul call.
So Gordon is at the line. Coming off a good game. First time he's ever had 23-10 and multiple steals and blocks in a game. You see Christian Brown still out and will be for quite some time. Gordon's got 7 points already. Now Giddey dumping into Vooch. And Giddey on the run, got it. Can't let him come off the screens free like that.
Myriad of shots too, doesn't he?
Seems like it. Forget Super Saturday coming up on Altitude. That's December 6th. Avalanche High School Football Championships and DU hockey. Got some Air Force hockey, a little bit of everything. Watson into Jokic. He's got 5 to shoot. Gonna take a little fall away. Short. After it. Vucević has it. Vucević, a good rebounder. Averages 10 a game, 16.5 points. Giddey, no. Tips it in.
Giddey may have some blood on his shoulder. It looks like he got scratched.
Well, Giddey, here's what he does when he goes to basket. He's got a little bit of the James Harden. He sticks that arm in trying to get a contact. You got to keep your hands up and away. But you see how quick on the jump he goes down, misses it. Soft little miss, able to tip it up.
So 14-10. Nuggets have it.
Denver just seems to be just a step slow right now coming out of here.
Jokic for three. And way off the mark. Giddey with the rebound. The thing I like about Giddey is he plays with unbridled energy on both ends. Vucević for three. That's no good, and Jokic goes and gets it. I mentioned the 7 triple-doubles for Jokic so far this year. 171 in his career. He's chasing Magic Johnson and Russell Westbrook on the all-time list. Now Gordon bully balls in, lay it up and in. Well, Patrick Williams trying to guard him. I like Patrick Williams. He's physical. He's had injury problems over the years, but he is a talent.
But he usually plays good against Denver.
He does. 16-10. Buzelis, Matas drives it home.
That was just too deep into the paint right there.
All rookie second team a year ago. He's shooting 40% from three this season. Buzelis has 6 points. Now run a screen and roll or not. Murray for three. Got it. That's the one thing that Murray has not been doing particularly well. Scott, every other part of his game pretty darn good. But his three-point shooting down around 34%. He's better than that. Giddey keeps his dribble. 19-13 Denver. Pass underneath. Buzelis couldn't grab it. Nuggets have numbers if they want. Murray over to Gordon. He sets. He fires. Nope. Off the heel. And Giddey falls down. The Bulls on the run. Buzelis. There he goes.
Shoot it.
That will be 9 for Matas Buzelis. His second NBA season. Now Cam Johnson for three. That's good. Good to see Cam knock one in. Well, his first points of the night, 3 points. Great pass underneath, and putting it in is Isaac Okoro. And the Nuggets defense in a bit of a mix-up there. Cam Johnson, 39% from three a year ago, knocks it in. And we are back at Ball Arena, sellout crowd. Nuggets have a 4-point lead, first quarter. Time now for our whole story. It involves that man, presented by Advent Health, reminding us to never underestimate the human spirit. Tim Hardaway Jr., almost 49.5% three-point shooting. They're tied for 4th in the NBA. We learned something interesting, confirmed it, Scotty, that you need to make at least 1 three-pointer per game to be considered for the rankings, Scott, at the end of the year. So you got to make at least 82 or as many games as possible. Well, you look at it's early as Tim Hardaway Jr. has been lighting up. Bruce Brown comes on. Well, the subs are filtering in. The benches will be important tonight as Jokic in the lane puts it up no, and Jokic has missed his first 3 shots. Jalen Smith comes on wearing the black eyewear. Long range, got it. That is Patrick Williams.
Remember that win, I don't remember if it was here or in Chicago, just got on fire from the 3, so they have that ability.
Just signed a 5-year, $90 million extension a year ago. Jokic is in the lane, and that shot is good. So Jokic 1 for 4 to make it 1 for 5 to start.
Well, they gave him that tip. They gave him that after that missed shot, his third one. He tipped it back in, so they probably gave him an offensive rebound on that.
Chicago's made 7 of their last 11 shots. They started 1 for 6. Nuggets need to tighten up the defense. Corner 3, tough one, and it's good. So drilling from the outside is Terry, and it's 24 all.
5 for 10 from 3, Chicago here in the first.
Jokic straight away from nope, short. Knocked away. Bruce Brown was there. That's going to be a foul on Dosunmu. Ayo Dosunmu, who has come on. He's a 25-year-old from Chicago, Illinois. 5th NBA season. Lightning quick and fast. Perhaps the Bulls' best defender. And he is going to pressure. Bulls not really a pressure team. Hand off Hardaway. Got a 2-pointer on the way. That's good. Well, Hardaway Jr. dividends off the bench right away. Spencer Jones is in. And Terry dribbles it right out.
That might have caught Joker's chest.
Might have.
Off the deflection. You've already used 2 timeouts in this quarter. Let's see, well, maybe.
Dosunmu covered up by Watson. 3 seconds to shoot. Carter lets it go.
They've hit their last 3 threes.
First lead for the Chicago Bulls at 27-26. Jokic is in the lane. And can't convert.
Yeah, tough start for Joker. Looks a little tired.
Williams. And Williams comes up short. Jokic has it. Jokic on the dribble drive, fumbled it. Spencer Jones with it. And the pass. No touch. Wow, it looked like it was deflected from over here.
Don't say it often, but Joker probably needs a little rest right here, kind of regather himself. Remember that toughest game on that road trip is after a long road trip, been gone for a week. The first game home.
Jonas Valanciunas enters. A good contingent of Lithuanian fans here tonight to watch Jonas and Matas. So Chicago leading 27-26. See how the Nuggets. Chicago has the 3rd highest scoring bench in the league, so this would be a challenge. Javon Carter lets it rip. That's good.
And they are on fire from the 3-point line. 7 of 12 right now. That's the difference in the game.
Murray turns the corner. Got room, throws it up short.
So everything's just a little short for Denver.
Dalen Terry. Swing it back to Smith. Now Williams for 3. They finally miss one. Jonas has it. And he's tied up with Dosunmu. And look out here. Dosunmu going for a pony right there. Look out. He's saying, well, my shoulder hurts. Excuse me. That's Dalen Terry.
Well, he gets the rebound. There's the reach, no call. But now when you get both hands on the ball, I mean, the Chicago's call, well, he pinned it to him. Well, he's got both hands on the ball. What was he supposed to do?
Well, Jonas is at the free throw line, where he's shooting 71% early. Knocks it in. Billy, what once called Billy the Kid Donovan, perfect player in his day, and has been an outstanding coach throughout his career. One more for Jonas. Career game number 950 this evening. Gets a couple.
He could be big for Denver tonight.
Bulls playing with some energy off a back-to-back. Javon Carter inside, throws it up, no, and Jonas with a little intimidation there.
That body doesn't move when you run into it.
And Jamal Murray with it. 5 points for Jamal, 3 rebounds so far, guarded by Carter. Bruce Brown trying to set up Jonas. Some banging going on here. Jonas in the lane, throws up a wild bank shot, no good. And here comes Terry. Long range Smith, no. Murray's got it. And that is the end of the first quarter. Nuggets led by as many as 8. Chicago by 4, 30-28. is our score. You're watching Altitude, your home for Nuggets basketball. Recycling week with Ball by choosing aluminum. By your local Ford stores. Ready, set, Ford. By Jack in the Box, smashed Jack combo, the GOAT of the burger game. And by Kaiser Permanente, a better idea for healthcare. Well, the first quarter is in the books. Jokic on the bench, a little bit slow start. Gordon had a good start, 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting. As Scott pointed out, Jokic just 1 of 7 in that first quarter. So the second teamers are in. The floater in the lane is good.
Before that shot on 2-pointers, Chicago just 4 of 11. It's the threes that hurt Denver in that first quarter.
Let's go over to Vic.
Yeah, you mentioned three-point shooting, Scott Hastings. The Denver Nuggets really shored up that facet of their game this season. They lead the league in three-point defense, only allowing 31% a game. In this one so far, it's 50%, 7 of 14. Make it 7 of 15 after that brick.
Chicago is a good three-point shooting team. They're 39%. Now Hardaway stops for a 12-footer that's no good. And Chicago's on the run. They want to play fast, play with pace. Now another three, and that's good. So the Nuggets are going to have to turn off the spigot here of the Chicago Bulls, who are launching. They made 8 of 16 and lead at 35-28. 5 straight points to open it up here.
And nobody moving.
6 to shoot. Jonas into the lane.
They're going to call. He hooked the defender's arm, reached around and got underneath it. The defender flops, but it's the hook right there. So he hooked the arm. So he just falls down. That's not the charge. It's the hook before the fall down.
Fans don't like it. Chicago's biggest lead, 7 points. Now corner 3, that's good again.
And again, the hardest game on a long road trip is your first game back.
14-4 run for the Chicago Bulls. So instead of running the Bulls are polishing the Nuggets right now. Second quarter, time now to see who you can count on more. Brought to you by UMB Bank. What is Chicago doing here to get all these open threes?
They're moving the basketball very unselfish. They're getting down quick, and what they're doing is they're giving themselves so much time in the half court that they can run the clock down to 2 seconds if they want to. And once you see a handful go in, all of a sudden you go, okay, we can make these shots. And listen, on the season, they've been pretty good, as Vic said a while ago. But right now, Chicago's shooting 53% from 3. Taking more threes than they have anything else.
Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings, Vic Lombardi tonight. Nuggets with their second team group in there, along with Cam Johnson. Now Murray. Tough one fall away. No. And Chicago with it. Chicago.
See, look how fast they're coming down.
Dalen Terry into the lane, and he puts it up and in. So 10 unanswered points to start the second quarter.
And just look at the pace. Denver kind of walking it up. Again, the fatigue. You got to get over that finally home type mode.
Inside Valanciunas trying to hang on. They steal it.
And then look how fast they're down here already.
Dalen Terry backs it out. Carter, he's hot. Missed that one. Whoa! Attempted slam dunk, no good. Smith is wide open, and they are killing the Nuggets right now. Bombarding. 43-28 is our score.
And they have yet to have to take a timeout.
13 unanswered points here.
See how Denver, even on the pass, there's no movement. Pass, stand, pass, stand.
Biggest deficit of the season. 13 points as Murray answers.
Look how fast they get it up.
Nuggets finally get a bucket and get off 28. And David Adelman forced to use the timeout now. 8:55 to go second quarter. The Chicago Bulls shooting it up. 46-30 our score. Let's head up to Chris Dempsey for the Kaiser Permanente Sports Break. Chris.
largest deficit of the season thus far. You look at that new floor, that's the City Edition floor. It says Denver. Denver's been the epicenter of sports here in the month of November. If you look at all the teams playing right now, the Nuggets, the Broncos, the Avs, they've combined for 21 straight wins. Let's hope that streak is not snapped tonight. We don't need it snapped in this game.
Well, let's hope not, Vic. Nuggets wearing their black skyline uniforms, but it hasn't done them much good tonight. As they are down 16-2 here in the second quarter. Cam Johnson got a little 10-footer and he knocks it in.
Well, they are 11 of 20 on the game shooting threes, 4 of 6 in this quarter. Denver's also given up two turnovers for 6 points, and Denver's going to go into the zone real fast.
Dalen Terry with it. Bruce Brown trying to get in the way. Does. Javon Carter. That's way off the mark. The Bulls are energetic.
Well, you got 2 guys standing out. The guards on the top of the zone started leaking out, and the bigs down low kind of watched the ball go over their head.
Bulls made 19 3-pointers last night in Utah in that double overtime thriller. They made 11 of 20 so far tonight. Jalen Pickett has come on.
They used the screen.
5 to shoot. Jokic and let it rip.
Another turnover.
He stole it. We're going to have a dunk on the middle of the court. Dosunmu.
3 turnovers for 8 points in this quarter.
Nuggets have to find some energy at the offensive end. The Bulls, not noted for their defense, are pressuring. Good pass. Cam Johnson for 3. Short. Got it back. Jokic. Yes, and a foul. It's crazy second quarters, is it not?
Yeah, see if that could help kickstart Joker a little bit. Just 1 of 7 in that first quarter. Cam trying to be aggressive coming back in. Little contact, but it's okay. Joker at the rebound. There's a foul by Carter.
So Jokic heads to the line.
You just got to plug. You got to stay with it. Again, I've said this for years. That first game back, you got all the stuff that's going on. Your real life catches up with you in about a 12-hour period that you've just not been used to.
Smith barreling into Jokic. Pretty good defense by the Joker. Bruce Brown with a rebound. Nuggets trailing by 16. Cam Johnson. We got a blocking foul.
He is trying to be aggressive. I give him a credit. Denver's played slow up to this point in the game, and Chicago has just been so fast.
So the Nuggets getting blistered here in the second quarter in all categories.
Well, but look right there. You got 13 shots versus 8.
It's a difference of 5. Now Peyton Watson will come back in, and a timeout taken by the Chicago Bulls. 6:48 to go here in the second quarter, which has been a rough one for the Denver Nuggets. We might remind you that last year the Bulls swept the Nuggets 129-121 in January, 129-119 in March. So it's not a surprise that this is a tough matchup for Denver.
No, and some teams are just matchup wise or a little different. They play awful fast, and again, if you're coming home and wanting a little bit of a, can we just take a breath? We've been scrambling a little bit. Can we just have a breather game? And now all of a sudden the Bulls come in playing super quick.
Time now for a live odds update brought to you by FanDuel. The Nuggets a 13-point home favorite to start the night. Look at how that spread has dropped. Money line 146, total points 244.5. So the field goals here in the second quarter, Chicago's made 8 of 13. Denver just 3 of 8. And the Denver fans trying to get the team going here. Watson, Gordon, Jokic, Johnson, and Pickett.
Now they're giving Cam on that drive 2 shots. I'm just impressed by how fast, even when they get into their half-court offense, they push it up and they give themselves so much time to get into their offense.
Yep, Chicago has been rebuilding. Got a bunch of youngsters with the exception of Vucević. Here's Vuce and rolling into the backcourt. It's a violation. So Vuce is not a spring chicken. He's 35 years old. He was born in Switzerland. His father Boro played pro ball in Europe. Nikola was born in Switzerland, raised in Belgium, and then played basketball in Montenegro, which is a little bit south of Serbia, if you know your map. Nuggets behind by 14. They could get going here. Jokic over the top. Got it.
They just maybe needed to see that little bank shot go in with the and one.
2 weeks in a row, Jokic, the Western Conference Player of the Week. And a good play by Pickett to deflect. They can just get the Bulls in the half court, keep them from transition. Now a little shaking and baking. Great cut by Huerter on the back door.
Pickett just turned his back and was watching the ball and lost sight of the man because he ball you man.
Jokic straight away three. Off the mark. Jokic shooting 42% coming in from three-point range. Giddey's back in. Vucević for three. Nope. And tipped in.
Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson was there. They'll give it to the closest Bull. They're going to give it to Buzelis. And off Pickett. Pickett for three. Got it. Well, Jalen Pickett, cool, calm, and collected when he has gotten an opportunity to play. It's 54 to 41. Biggest lead for the Bulls here in the first half was 18 points. Here's Buzelis. And he misses the layup. And Jokic trying to draw the foul. Couldn't. Nuggets get it back. Jokic going to work underneath the bucket, and he rolls it home. So Joker going into his bag of tricks. And the lead has been cut to 11. Giddey in the lane. And Giddey.
See that last step, he gets the screen, gets Watson on his back, and when Watson gets up, he jumps into him.
Now Jokic downshifts for another layup.
Yeah, he's trying this. Okay, we got to play quicker. Let's play quicker.
Vucević, that's no good on the weak side. It's Gordon. Gordon had a nice first quarter. Can he get going here in the second? He's got Huerter on him. Two-man game here. Jokic into Gordon. Gordon put it up and in.
Huerter pushed Gordon right in the back.
So the Nuggets cut the Bulls lead to 9. Vucević, three on the way. That's no good. So the Bulls cooling off. Jokic out in front, and he's fouled by Giddey. The Nuggets on a 15-6 run now.
And All-Star Joker kind of coming out being a little more aggressive, not shooting the ball well yet. Watch this little push in the back. Good pass. Huerter just got away with a little bit. Just a nice soft touch. Good pass. Little shove. Giddey in there. Gordon wants a free throw. Didn't get it.
2 fouls on Giddey. 3 team fouls. Now Jokic at the line. And he puts it in. Now Jamal Murray will return for Jalen Pickett.
Good minutes for Jalen.
Absolutely. Run the team. Get him going. I'll mark his name down, Scott. Nuggets come back to win that. Well, Nuggets were down by 18 at one point in this quarter.
Probably one of the few guys on the stat sheet that's plus.
Jokic makes 2. So Jokic has come alive. All of a sudden you look up, Jokic has 13, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Nuggets got there late on the 3. There's a miss. Boy, Buzelis can jump.
Yes, he can.
Woo. Now Gordon's got it. Nuggets closing in. They're down by just 7 now. Gordon runs over a man. And they're going to count the basket and a foul. So he runs down Mattis
Well, Vucević has a charge if he stays in there.
He couldn't. He ran over him like a tractor trailer.
He just fell down right before the Euro came. And he's still moving.
Huh? So chance for a three-point play here the old-fashioned way. Gordon at the line.
All of a sudden that 18-point lead down to 5.
56-51. 13-2 in the last 2 minutes and change. Switch to the zone, I think, has been good. Huerter, long range. In and out. Murray's got it. Nuggets can get a little bit closer now. Going to go two-man game. Off the foot. Now Jokic guarded by Vucević. Out to Murray. Murray around the screen, got a good look. And he hits. Jamal Murray getting a beautiful screen there, and the Nuggets are within 3. Giddey is on the run.
See that arm? See what Mate's.
Which arm?
Giddey's done the hardened arm. He gets it out up underneath him, puts it, boom, boom. Murray just a nice screen. Vucević a little late getting out there. I was watching Giddey warm up before.
Yep.
With our old friend Wes Unseld, and he was working on that, sticking the arm out, getting slapped on the arm, and being able to finish.
Free throw is no good. Hey, celebrate National Recycling Week with Ball by choosing aluminum. Wes Unseld Jr., top lieutenant to Michael Malone, a few years back with the Nuggets, on the bench for Chicago, well respected. Right-hand man of Billy Donovan. And that's off the mark. He misses 2.
Big.
What would Chauncey Billups say about that?
Ball, well, he got fouled, but
okay.
That momentum don't lie.
Nuggets could tie it up right here. Jokic could tie it right here for 3. Off the mark. Gordon taps it. Cam Johnson going to back it out and try to get it to Jokic. Can't. Jokic being guarded by Jalen Smith now. Murray, tough shot maker. Jamal Murray, and we are tied at 56. So the Nuggets have come all the way back from 18 down. Now it's a 13-0 run for the good guys. Putting on the Ritz here. Huerter coming in, floats it off the window.
Well, they're playing that drop D right now.
And Kevin Huerter, nicknamed Red Velvet, with 2 off the glass. Second quarter winding down. Jokic sets up Cam Johnson, and Cam knocks it in.
Well, Denver with the lead. Wow.
Well, the Nuggets finally get the lead back. Smith covered up by Watson. Watson guarding 2 guys out here. And Smith knocks it in. Jalen Smith played his college ball at Maryland. 10th overall pick back in the day.
A smooth shooting big.
61-59. We play late in the second quarter. Murray trying to work with Jokic. Murray draws Huerter. Murray likes this with Huerter. 6 to shoot. Murray's got to go. Murray going to turn and shoot. He does. Tough shot there. A little late in the clock. Vucević. Oh, and rejected. Watson with a block. Jokic on the run. Cam Johnson for 3, and he's got it. Watson maybe with his best block of the year. Sky high. Now Smith tried again. That's good.
He didn't really get down below the free throw line, but when you're shooting like that, why?
28.5 seconds remaining. 63-62 Bulls. Jokic has a double-double, 13 and 10. Jokic around his man. And going to be a foul.
Here's that block. Good. Just stay in front, and you have to delay the finish. See, he has to kind of hesitate, delay the finish. And Watson just comes from that weak side. Adamman talked about it, and then Cam Johnson knocking his second three down in the quarter.
Peyton Watson, that looked like an all-time spike. We could have used that against the Russians when we played them back in the day.
Well,
Jamal Murray going to come out. Bruce Brown is coming in. Jokic is 1 assist away from a triple-double. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Spencer Jones is in. David Adelman talked about Jones tonight. He's going from not playing to guarding Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Been quite a transition for him, and there's no substitute until you go out and play. Doesn't do it.
Not a Hall of Famer tonight, but he's guarding All-Star.
64-63. Giddey. Giddey has to pass it. Smith has been hot. Smith missed that one. And Okoro could not reach the rebound, and that is the end of a wild and woolly second quarter. The Nuggets trailed 50-32. They finished the quarter on a 32-13 run. We're at halftime. Nuggets by 1, 64-63. When we come back, First Bank halftime report. Katie, Hanslick, Dempsey coming your way. Now let's get you back to Ball Arena in the iconic Adventurous 2025 Toyota 4Runner. It's available now at your Front Range Toyota stores. Tight action here at Ball Arena as we get ready to start the third quarter. 64-63 Denver. Now let's check in with Scott Hastings, presented by HCA Health One.
Let's show you a simple play. It's something that you see them run quite a bit. But watch how effective. Here's a pass to Murray. You always see the double high. Usually goes to Joker. When it goes to Murray, you get one, and then a second screen is going to be Joker. Now what Joker's going to do is read his man. All of a sudden, oh, a little bit of opening. His man leaves and stop right here. Boom. His man's beat. Roll comes over. All of a sudden, somebody says, hey, I want to come block a shot. This guy hasn't made any threes over here. We can take the shot. But Cam Johnson, 2 big threes, and the reason Denver is able to fight back and take the lead going into halftime.
Denver with some nice balance from the starters. Vucević first shot is a little push from 5 feet. So the Chicago Bulls 6-6 overall. They're on a 5-game losing streak. The Denver Nuggets meanwhile on a 7-game win streak. Now Jokic being guarded by the smaller man. Cam Johnson has come alive. He had 13 in the first half, and he opens with a 3 here in the third quarter. Now wide open look for Vazelis. No.
Well, Murray's rebounding tonight.
He's a really good defensive rebounder.
Well, he had Joker on the post.
Now Gordon with it. Nuggets by a couple here. As we mentioned, the Bulls beating the Nuggets 2 times last year. They only played twice. Now Jokic back it in. Jokic falling away. A sophomore shuffle is a beauty. Wow, 69-65 Denver. Haven't seen a sophomore in quite some time, but the Bulls answer right back with Kevin Huerter. Well, Huerter always been a good shooter, but he's only shooting 30.5% this season, off to a slow start. And off Johnson. Johnson feeling it. Back to Jokic. And Jokic fouled by Vucević. A lot of centers that play against Jokic are surprised when he puts on a burst of Serbian speed.
There's a little Sombor shuffle. No speed involved there. This is just touch. Started off 1 of 7. He's since gone 5 of 8. He got a little aggressive in that second quarter. That helped kickstart everybody also.
15 for Jokic. Murray stops and pops. That's good. So the Nuggets shooters starting to cascade here. Nuggets have made 9 of 19 threes. Bulls have made 13 of 28. Giddey's in the lane.
Giddey sells contact. I'm telling you, he's got the Beard's highlight films on replay.
Josh Giddey spruced himself up today, perhaps with the vertically hairbrush, Scott. Looks good.
Now get this low zero-down lease on a built Ford Tough F-150 for just $479 a month.
Giddey, born in Melbourne, Australia, still only 23 years old. Traded by OKC to Chicago for Caruso in June of 2024, a trade that really benefited both teams. Caruso with OKC, an integral part of their team. Murray long range, around and out. Vucević has it. 71-69 Denver. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings, Vic Lombardi on hand here. Vucević bouncing under, and Huerter wide open.
You know, people leaving their guys, flying over.
Jamal Murray into the front court, 14 points, 6 rebounds. Murray quick arms it and puts it in. And Murray may have tweaked something. He is limping back slowly.
Dealing with a calf.
Jokic has a triple-double, 15, 10, and 10 unofficially. Giddey drops another one in.
See, Giddey wouldn't have been able to flourish in Oklahoma City. He has to have the ball in his hand, and you got Shea in Oklahoma City.
Behind the back to Jokic. Jokic on the run, slow rolls it inside, tries to tap. Giddey with the save. Matas with it. Huerter trying to get away from Cam Johnson. Can't. 8 on the clock. Giddey. And the Nuggets defense was pretty good for 22 seconds.
Yeah, they're getting penetration off the pick and rolls, and then the help side is having to come into the paint.
Murray trying to turn the corner. Coral all over him.
Difference of defending that screen.
Cameron Johnson. No, the follow by Gordon is good.
He got fouled too. They're looking for contact at the rim, not getting it.
Maybe zone coming up here. Corner 3, in and out. And Jokic the rebound. Jokic, alley-oop to Gordon.
Oh, he got hit in the head too.
Nuggets have made 6 of 10. Chicago's made 5 of 8. That's a round and out. Jokic has it. Nuggets by a couple here. Now Gordon into the key and tips it in.
Till Gordon gets tired of not getting a call. He also says, "I'll go play bully ball with you."
Gordon's got 22, so he's had 17 or more in each of the last 7 games. Huerter for 3.
See,
it could shoot.
Well, listen, there's no reason to be that far off on the weak side. They've got the pick and roll played that time. There's no reason to be that far off.
6:43 to go here in the third. 1-point lead for Denver. Before we go to break, let's head up to Chris Dempsey for the Intermountain Health Sports Break. Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Well, it's never a bad day to talk about Aaron Gordon because he is just a fantastic basketball player, having a fantastic game tonight for the Nuggets. As you can see right here, he is 9 of 12 from the field so far tonight, and he is owning this area right here, the paint. You just saw the alley-oop dunk there provided by Nikola Jokic to him. The Nuggets need more of that. Not a lot of points in the paint for this team.
And by Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. City Edition gear is out in force. You see the black skyline or the white skyline. These are sharp. Fans wearing them, Nuggets wearing them, and Gordon wearing them as he tips in another one. You know, Gordon is having a game. He got 24 and 9 rebounds, and the Nuggets lead is 3. Biggest lead earlier was 18 by Chicago as Vucević hits from long range.
They are 16, is that right? Or 15 of 32.
Just the 5th point for Vucević, his first 3, 1 of 5. We're tied up at 81. Okoro really hugging Murray on those screens. Cam Johnson, no.
Yeah, that timeout, they've decided they're going to play up tight on the screens.
Giddey is in the lane, and he drives right by Peyton Watson.
They just drove right into him, Watson. No resistance there.
2-point lead for Chicago. And it's blocked by Matas. Buzelis, the youngster. Now Giddey. Behind the back, swinging into the corner, got a wide open look. That's no good. And there's Giddey again. Nobody boxing him out. Buzelis, no. Jokic, yes. Long pass to Gordon. 83-81 Chicago. We've had 10 lead changes, 7 ties so far. Now Jokic going to back down Vucević. He's got 10 seconds to do it. Maybe looking for a cutter. Jokic in the lane, slow rolls it, and drops it up and in. Boy, that just looks like slow motion. Beautiful slow motion. Poetry in motion, if you like. Well, Jokic, 17, 13, and 11. And the little flip is good inside.
But they went to the zone late, and I'm not sure everybody knew they were in a zone. Small guys down on the block.
Ayo Dosunmu is listed at 6'5". Long range Murray. Let's go to Vic.
Yeah, during that last timeout, defensive coordinator Jared Dudley talking about communication or lack thereof on the defensive end, and you're seeing that on the floor right now. Nuggets just aren't talking, and that leads to some open shots.
Well, they got to probably look at how they're playing the pick and roll. They're dropping everything right now, and I think that's creating a lot of problems once the ball gets into the paint. Giddey being Giddey, getting down low. He is tricky with the basketball.
11, 9, and 6 for Giddey. Now 12. Time now to see who is making a real difference. Brought to you by Chipotle. Well, Cam Johnson has been outstanding tonight so far. 16 points for Cam. 4 of 6 threes. A real difference maker. Well, now Aaron Gordon goes out. Hardaway Jr. is in. Bruce Brown is in. Giddey makes a couple. Giddey 13, 9, and 6.
Seems like he's got more of that, doesn't he?
A little bit. He's had a big impact on this game. Now Jokic going to work. And Jokic puts it up. And the Bulls are out on the run. Corner 3. Williams in and out. And a good rebound by Peyton Watson. Watson. And Javon Carter sprinting back.
Good hustle. They play hard.
Now Giddey goes out. Dalen Terry will come back in. There's Carter. 8th NBA season, the 2nd oldest player on the roster behind Vucević. Well, the Nuggets trailing by 4 here. Into Jokic. And Jokic is bumped and fouled. Interesting what they call on defenders of Jokic and what they don't.
You see that arm just kind of extends at the end. Baseline guy has been getting the business from the coaches. They weren't going to give it to him. In fact, they're not even going to say he was shooting.
2nd team foul. Bring it into Jokic. Here comes the 3rd team foul, perhaps. And Jokic puts it up and in. Down goes Terry. Bulls have it. It's a 2-point lead. Smith hot early. And he left it short. Jokic with a rebound. Going for a big number tonight. Peyton Watson rides it home. Puts it up backwards. No.
Got to finish out.
Tough shot there. Javon Carter casts off. That's no good. The Bulls are doing a lot of that. Carter, they're getting a lot of tip out, Scott. Volleyball out, if you like.
Just getting out hustled a little bit. The second unit coming in is really struggled the first half.
Chicago bench is pounding the Denver bench.
The difference in the game.
Jokic has it. Hardaway Jr. left wide open. He comes up short. And his first shot off the bench. Dosunmu, 92-85 as Chicago widens its lead to 7. Down the middle to Hardaway Jr. Wow. Collision. Dosunmu on the run. Basket counts, foul.
And this may be David Adams' first tech of the year. He thinks there's an injustice. Guys getting hammered on one end and down the other end bumps. There it is.
J.J. Barea trying to guide Adelman back to the bench. It's a 16-3 Chicago run. Lead by 9. Time now for the drive of the game, brought to you by your local Ford stores. Ready, set, Ford. Aaron Gordon playing well. And we're showing a bully ball three-point attempt here as Matas Bazelis was run over. Anybody get the license plate on this one? That is our Ford drive of the game. Well, the Nuggets getting outscored here and outrun by the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu is going to be at the free throw line.
Well, it's 15-3. Free throw attempts at halftime.
A technical free throw no good by Dosunmu. So the technical foul on Adelman.
There's a wrist bump. He turned, spun, got the elbow in the chest. No call. They thought Carter challenging Hardaway right there. The basket takes it down. No foul call. And then they called that and one.
And Smith has been surprisingly good tonight.
There's a 15-3 free throws at half. It's 7-0 third quarter. Chicago. That's helped them get back in that lead.
10-point lead. Jokic is mad. Here he goes. Up and over. No. Tip. No. Just Smith with the rebound.
Touched us off a little bit, right?
Bulls in the third quarter have made 12 of 21 shots.
Another one.
Williams rides it home, and the Nuggets take a hard foul. And now we've got some action under the basket.
Now this is the referee's fault.
I want to keep the players that are not in the game out of it. Bruce Brown just committing a hard foul.
But they'll say it's a windup, say push down, so this will be a flagrant. Well, I don't know. Did he grab his arm? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I think that's just a good foul. They thought he. There's the foul. It's on Hardaway. Actually, Bruce Brown kind of gets ball.
Possible flagrant foul and the altercation that does not immediately resolve.
Well, we'll have to see how this is sorted out. While we wait, I want to remind you, you can celebrate National Recycling Week with ball by choosing aluminum. So you got to give the Chicago Bulls credit here. They have played inspired basketball tonight. Second half or second night of a back-to-back. And the Nuggets, as Scott Hastings likes to tell you, the hardest game on a road trip is the first game back. Well, there's the foul on Hardaway. And he just makes sure. I think
it's just a foul. Just Williams is just a little bit out of control, and I mean that's a foul right there.
And then Bruce Brown comes in for another tap on the ball.
See, they thought Bruce Brown did something bad. I did too. to be honest with you, but after seeing that, I didn't see much. This is
Justin Van Dyne, our lead official. They're getting some input from Secaucus, but the ultimate
After
decision.
review, Williams is in a vulnerable position and Hardaway pulls him down unnecessarily.
Oh my
the play's been
gosh.
upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Play will resume with Chicago shooting 2 free throws, and it'll be their ball on the sideline with 24 seconds on the shot clock.
So Hardaway Jr. assessed the flagrant 1. Williams will go to the line. Patrick is a 66.5% free throw shooter. David Adelman. Scott Hastings with a little demo in the background.
he got his hand. His hand was on his hand. He didn't wrap his arm around the wrist. Well, it's a big one because they'll get 2 free throws. And then also the ball on the outside.
Well, maybe this will get the Denver Nuggets going here. One more time.
See, the hands are on the hands. Is he grabbing a hold of anything? I mean,
watch if there's anything at the end here.
Oh, he said he pulled him down.
Yeah. Is that Hardaway or Brown?
They said Hardaway pulled him down. The flagrant's on Hardaway.
Yeah. So you look at the action here in the quarter. The Nuggets have not attempted a free throw. Chicago 6 of 8. Game was tied at 81. And since then, the Bulls are on a 16-4 run. Now, this is going to be a big hole to dig out of for the Denver Nuggets.
It's like a double-digit lead in the game. Back in the zone.
Biggest lead was 18 in the first half. Nuggets were able to come back from that. Carter, spin it up. No, Jokic has it. Head to Murray. Murray for 3. Way off the mark. Williams has it. And Smith throws it into the backcourt. Chance for Hardaway if he can get there. And he puts it up and in.
Another.
And Hardaway says to the official, that was a foul. What did you call that? So 10-point lead. Nuggets energized, crowd energized. Williams into the lane. It's drive and kick here. Good pass.
And just the defense turning their heads in the corner. This Denver's struggled in this whole game, for being honest. One of those stretches in the second quarter.
Here's the percentages. Chicago, a robust 57%. And Jokic is down. Let's see if they give him a shooting foul here, or is it side out of bounds? 2 shots. Well, Nikola Jokic, they're playing him physical, particularly Smith, when he's been guarding him.
See, there's the grabbed a hold of the arm.
Like bumper cars in there, Scott. Remember those? So the most triple doubles this season. Jokic with Giddey, Russ, Harden, and Randall.
How about this? His 8th triple-double of the year. The entire Eastern Conference has 8.
Westbrook with 205 all time. Oscar Robertson, wanted to correct something I said. I said Magic was second. He's not. Oscar Robertson is second still. 181. Jokic 172. So he's 9 behind the big O.
They're going small here for Chicago.
Let's go over to Vic.
Yeah, you got the 2 leading triple doublers in the game right now, because Josh Giddey has 3. He leads that Eastern Conference.
Jokic tonight had a triple-double in 22 minutes, 5th fastest that he's ever had. Now 99-89. Can the Nuggets get a little closer? They're playing the zone. Williams chased off the line by Murray.
Billy Donovan, who spent some formidable years in Florida, I think knows how to handle the zone maybe as good as any NBA coach there is.
A couple national championships. Now Jokic is in the lane and he's fouled. So Jokic free throws 8 and 9 coming up tonight. Jokic 21, 15, and 11. Problem has been defensively, as Jokic will shoot here. Field goal percentage in the paint this season, 76%. Best in the NBA. Knocks it in.
Shop Bevy's Liquor World in Littleton, Bevy's Liquor World in Parker, 4 Owls in wine, 5 Owls in spirits, and 3 Owls in beers.
And Christian Brown sitting by his buddy Peyton Watson. As you know, the Nuggets last week won 4 in a row on a homestand. This week, or last week, 2 weeks ago, 3-0 on the road. Now another 3 that's off the mark, and Murray's got it. Block out by Pickett. 10-point lead. Murray's in the lane, high off the glass. No, Jokic has it, puts it up and in. Well, Jokic starting to assert himself.
Well, they've gone small, and you switch out. Sumo is trying to block out Joker as a point guard.
Final 6 seconds. Can the Nuggets get a stop here? Ayo on the run. And that's going to be a foul on Jokic. So that'll be 2 on Nikola Jokic. And free throws coming.
Pull the head back, get into the body, just attack the body. That arm in there just a little bit. Get the foul.
Ayo Dosunmu is at the line. Like Gonzalez, he was born in Chicago, played at Illinois, and drafted by the Bulls.
They did have to just tear it down, but they've made some good moves. They've got a good athletic team.
One more coming. .9 remaining.
It's just too many points you've given up, though. That's your biggest problem.
I agree. Well, Murray will take a heave here. No, it'll be Pickett. Got to do it. Gets it off just in time. No good, and that will do it. So the Chicago Bulls score 41 points in the third quarter, the most points allowed in a quarter by Denver this season. 103-90. That was our refreshing rewind presented by Ball Corporation. All in for the Nuggets. Aluminum all in. First time the Nuggets have trailed this season going into the fourth quarter. And Aaron Gordon's first shot is on the way, no good. First time also allowing over 100 through 3 quarters this season. Let's go over to Vic.
Yeah, and the main culprit, I believe, is the bench. The Bulls bench, which is a good one, outscoring the Nuggets bench. Get this, 56-9 so far.
Well, the Nuggets without Christian Brown as a starter, so that takes a good player away from the bench. Now Gordon. Gordon guarded by Dosunmu.
There's no movement.
Smaller lineup here. Pickett. 10-footer, that's no good.
Denver matching Chicago's into that third, going small.
Yeah, they've been beaten by the speed and quickness, haven't they, Scott? Now corner 3 on the way. That's good. Javon Carter.
They've been beaten by a team that's 5 of 9 in the second half shooting threes.
Well, let's think about this. They played last night. They went double overtime. If you're going to run them out of gas, this is the quarter to do it. They got to up their play on both ends. Chicago's just getting anything they want. Jumpers, mid-range, dunks.
Well, the entire team does look like Denver. Let's see if that little Murray flurry can get going somehow, some way here.
Nuggets within range, 108-90.
Well, plenty of time.
It's doable. Murray's got 21. Carter right by everyone. Now Hardaway's got it. It's 3-on-1. Give it to Brown. And Bruce overshoots. Pick it there. Hardaway, no good.
And 3-on-1, you get nothing.
Carter. Now, Vucević back to Carter. That's no good. Nuggets down by 10, 9.5 to go. And it's Murray snap it. Bruce Brown, no good.
The Denver shots are all short. That to me is a fatigue team.
Nuggets in a bit of trouble. Down by 10. We'll be back. Nuggets basketball on Altitude Sports is brought to you by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Denver Nuggets. From your favorite Denver bites to game day eats, remember food deserves Pepsi. Ameritrust Credit Union, where your financial well-being is our purpose. By Ibotta, download the free app using code Nuggets to start earning cash back on groceries and more today. And by Ball Corporation, celebrate National Recycling Week with Ball by choosing aluminum. Just a moment ago, maybe a harbinger of things to come. Look it up.
It can't hurt.
Rocky from long range. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings, Vic Lombardi. Nuggets down by 10. And the Nuggets going with a smaller lineup.
And they're switching everything. That high pick and roll, now instead of dropping, they've kind of got into a switch.
David Adelman, who picked up a technical earlier. Dosunmu drops it in. They keep on scoring.
And they did not switch. That time your guy on Vucević is dropped. And that's when they've gotten in trouble.
Jokic getting a rest, but I don't know how long they can afford to keep him out. 25, 16, and 11. Hardaway Jr. No good.
I think it's quick shots, though.
Gordon's got it. Gordon fumbles it. Five to shoot. Gordon pulls the trigger. No good. Good rebound by Williams.
Denver trying to shoot themselves back into this. They're doing all this damage with Giddey mostly on the bench.
I actually think they played a little bit better without Giddey in there. Although Giddey's good, he does a lot.
Maybe on a minutes restriction.
Maybe. He was out for a couple of games with a sprained ankle. Murray. Yes. 110 to 101, and perhaps a rally could start with a play like that. Can the Nuggets defend? Murray's got 24. Wide open. That's no good. Murray's got the rebound. Nuggets on the run. Murray on the dribble drive. Lay it up and in, and a foul. I think David Adelman was the fourth referee on that one.
Well, he got hit just past the free throw line initially by Carter. Yeah, and then they get it late. Right there he got hit. Didn't get a lot of contact at the finish, but he got popped in the mouth.
And Murray upset, but the call was made by Justin Van Dyne. Now Murray at the line.
2 threes in a row, one the long distance way, and this one.
Carter, Vucević go out. And Phillips. So Smith is back in.
Giddey.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how this lineup plays for Chicago. Giddey, Williams, Terry, Dosunmu, and Smith. Nuggets trying to crank it up here. They're down by 6. Giddey. 9 to shoot. Corner 3 on the way. That's no good. Murray's got it. Murray on the run. Murray in the lane, and they got it. It's a foul.
I was just saying, make him stop you, make him stop you.
Have to get out the defibrillator. You know what I'm talking about, the art machine.
Well, Denver's kind of taking a book out of Chicago's from earlier, and they're just attacking, playing downhill after getting the rebounds.
O'Donovan a little bit concerned now. The Nuggets getting some stops. They're on the run.
Now get this low zero down lease on a built Ford Tough F-150 for just $479 a month.
Nuggets have made 18 of 21 free throws. Trying to get a little closer now. They do. Well, Murray leading the charge here. He's got 29, 5 for 5 at the line, 11 rebounds, 4-point game, 7:04 remaining. Giddey into the lane. What? And a foul.
He pretty good D, and then that spin, he sticks the arm out, and I think Payton got a hand on the right there. See, he puts those arms, he kind of extends it. He wants you to reach, but brought it right back to Watson, who's at least able to block it, Maggie Murdoch from the free throw. He's missed 2 earlier.
Giddey 3 for 6 from the line, now 4 for 7.
His game, you can see if he's making threes, the way he can get to the free throw line, pretty impressive.
15 for Giddey. Murray's got all 13 Nuggets points here in the 4th quarter. So Jokic is back in. He'll be guarded by Smith. Hand off Murray. He's been hot. He's doubled. Now works his way out. Gonna take a tough 3. That's no good. Zealous passes off the mark. It hits the rim. Watson's got it. 112-106. A bad live ball turnover. Huerter for 3. That's no good. Nuggets hustle it up. Jokic to Murray. Murray come in deep. Watson gets it on the back. There you go.
Speeding Chicago's defense up just a little bit.
112-108. Jokic with his 12th assist. Going to keep Giddey out of the paint. Williams for 3. They got there late. Hey, we have a moment. Time to take off with Southwest Airlines just a moment ago. A nice give and go. Peyton Watson. We just saw that play a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, you just turn your head for a little bit and relax. That's what Williams did. Peyton finished that one.
It's going to be Nuggets basketball. Could the Bulls be running on fumes here? Can the Nuggets take advantage? 5:42 remaining. This is a big trip down. Watson, Jokic, Johnson, Murray, Brown. Jokic gets it back. Reverse. Come underneath. Put it up and in. Joker with 27 now. Chicago hasn't scored since the 9:03 mark. Long range. Extra possession. Giddey. No. Block.
Oh, they're going to call goaltending.
Oh, the Nuggets unable to get the defensive rebound.
You can challenge a goaltend, can't you? I think it was. I don't know how Watson would have got it without it.
Yeah, it's coming down. So 5 minutes and change. 114 to 110. Murray to Jokic. Cam Johnson. Yes! Cam with a bam! And the Nuggets are within 1. What a dish. 5 minutes to play exactly. The Nuggets closing in. Tonight, he's got a season-high 19 points, playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he's been big. His three got him the lead in that second quarter when it looked like all was lost. And he's come back here to pull it within one with a 5-minute game.
Remember, he had a right bicep injury. And yeah, he's finest. He's hooping tonight. So the Nuggets, who were down by as many as 18 points in the first half, they were down by 10 recently. And they have battled back to within one. The crowd is alive here at Ball Arena. It's going to be Chicago ball. They're going to run with Buzelis, Vucević, Huerter, Giddey, and Dosunmu. The Nuggets counter with Watson, Jokic, Cam, Murray, and Bruce Brown. Big trip down. Giddey around the corner, and he got it.
He's smooth. He's smooth.
116, 113. Giddey now with 19. And we've got a foul call.
And he only shot it because Vucević had that arm in the cookie jar. They called that late.
Giddey saying that he wasn't shooting.
See the hands in. I mean, that's a foul.
Yeah, that's the shooting motion. So Jokic will have 3 free throws, and you got 3 Bulls surrounding Jenna Schroeder. Well, Jokic putting up big numbers again.
We're as pumped for heat pumps as our customers are. Some are pumping it up, some are pumping it down low. Get pumped for 2-in-1 comfort with heat pumps.
Jokic, another one coming. And now one more. And Nikola Jokic posting big triple-double numbers tonight. 29, 17, and 13 assists. He could tie it up. Nope, missed it. Well, the Nuggets remain down by 1. Now Giddey will handle at the point. Long range, Vucević, no. Giddey volleyballs it out again.
Didn't block out.
Giddey has done that 4 or 5 times tonight, getting an extra possession. 7 on the shot clock. Buzelis into Jokic. And Vucević, no. And the Nuggets have the rebound. They could get the lead right here. 116, 115. Nuggets basketball. Jokic against Vucević. 9 to shoot.
Oh, Murray wanted it.
Back to Jokic. 3 to shoot. Falling away. No good. Giddey ahead to Buzelis. Chicago by 1. Giddey. And Jokic got his hand in there off the shoe of Vucević.
See what Denver, if they're going to run anything, they run a 2-man game with Joker and Jamal.
Jokic huffing and puffing. Billy Donovan concerned. Where did that lead go? So 3.5 to go. Nuggets basketball. Can they get the lead? Down by 1. 2-man game. Murray for the lead. Around and out. Bulls went double overtime last night in Utah. Got to block Giddey out if he misses, or even if he doesn't miss. That would be up to Watson. Buzelis, no. Jokic has it. Another chance for the Nuggets. Gordon for the lead. Nuggets. Couple of chances there. Under 3 minutes remaining.
3 shots and a free throw to either tie or take the lead.
Vucević. Vucević got a good look for 3. No good. Gets it back. Stumbles. And the Nuggets commit the foul.
Again, we saw this here in Minnesota. Shot goes up. Aaron leaks out a little bit. And the ball just short and go right back to him. See, he just stands there, starts to leak, and the ball comes right back where you got to be. challenge, step in front of, and the ball comes right to him.
Nuggets and the Bulls. Bulls clearly fatigued. They're 1 of 12 from 3 here in the fourth quarter. Huerter got a look. That's short also, and Watson's got the rebound.
Fourth chance to take the lead.
There's the three-point shooting. Not really good. Murray, along baseline, lay it up and in! And the Nuggets have the lead with 2:18 to go. Their last lead was at 81-78. Josh Giddey into the lane. Put it up and in. Chicago gets the lead back. 2 minutes remaining now. Both teams huffing and puffing. Murray turns the corner over to Jokic. Jokic in deep. Cam Johnson back to Jokic. Jokic fires a three. Got it! Troika for the big man. Jokic, first three of the game.
Officials are going to stop and look at it under 2 minutes if it was a 3 or a 2.
Nikola Jokic. Just when you need him.
Was 0 for 5 until that shot.
Obviously a 3. Jokic 32, 18 and 13 now. That's his first three-point make, as we mentioned. 1 for 6 tonight. So the Nuggets lead by a couple with 1:43 to go.
How are you going to defend Giddey?
Chicago led by 18, Nuggets led by 8. 8 ties, 14 lead changes. Can the Nuggets get stops down the stretch here?
The time they went up high pressure on that high pick and roll.
Vucević in the lane. Huerter! He got it. Kevin Huerter gives the Bulls the lead back. Clock is ticking. 1:15 remaining. Jokic thought about another 3. Two-man game with Murray. Jokic is open. It's deflected. Dosunmu off to the races. .104 remaining. That play just took a little bit too long to develop, and a good play by Vucević, who got his hand in there.
Turned down a couple shots, but then just a kind of a bad turnover. Put the ball high, hands go high where the ball goes. Stop, fake, make sure of the pass.
If you're injured, no attorney is more qualified to know and to speak about your injuries than the doctor, who's also a lawyer. Dr. Joseph Ramos, RamosLaw.com. No, the Nuggets down by 3, just over a minute to play. Let's see what David Adelman can conjure up here. Bulls, losers of 5 in a row. Nuggets, winners of 7 in a row. Something's got to give. Crowd standing here at Ball Arena. Jokic, 32, 18, and 13. Murray's got 31, Gordon's got 24. Giddey, 21 for the Bulls, who have 6 players in double figures. Here we go. Jokic has it. Jokic falling away, yes. 123, 122.
Gotta have a stop.
Jokic with 34. Vucević by Jokic. And Jokic stripped it.
Well, you may have to look at this.
The Nuggets still have a challenge remaining.
Well, I don't think it touched him. I don't think it touched him.
Going to take the timeout right here.
This is David's last timeout. 37 seconds.
And you'll use the challenge. You can't put them in your back pocket and take them home.
Yeah, but you can use that timeout if they score.
Maybe.
Denver's called timeout to challenge the ruling of Chicago ball.
So this coach's challenge presented by Ameritrust Credit Union, where your financial well-being is our purpose. So the officials will take a peek. Justin Van Dyne, John Sterling, and Jenna Schroeder. Fans thinking it hit. It looks like it's off of the pink shoe.
Catches it in the left knee. Maybe the left knee of Vucević.
Well, if you look up at the big board, they just played it up there. It almost looked like it went off the shoe. Maybe a reason why you shouldn't wear pink shoes. Jokic with the slap down. He gets ball.
But the angle of the ball doesn't change. It may have brushed the hairs in the legs. Maybe it is the right leg.
How about right there?
Yeah, right there.
This is the better angle here, I think.
Oh, ooh, right there. See it hit right there on the right knee, and does it kick to the left just a little? Oh, see it changes angles. Changes angles a little bit.
The fans are having fun with this one.
If it's not conclusive, I initially didn't think it touched anybody. If you don't get it, Chicago ball underneath, still got 9 seconds on the shot clock. You just will have no timeouts.
And you have to be careful about fouling. You can see Josh Giddey just barrel into the lane here. Let's get the call from Justin.
After review, there is no clear and conclusive evidence either way to overturn the call. Therefore, the ruling of Chicago ball stands as called. The game clock is 38.5 and the shot clock is 10. Denver loses their timeout and have no challenges remaining.
See if the ball's angled. That's what they used to look for. It's going straight down.
Doesn't that look like it grazes his right knee a little bit right there?
It does a little bit. But the ball...
Maybe not conclusive. They may be right on this one, Scotty.
The ball changes direction a little bit, but yeah, whatever.
All right, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nuggets need to get in defensive mode right here. Bring it into Vucević. Huerter out to Vucević. Wide open for three, and he nails it.
No timeouts. A lot of time left, though.
32.8. Murray rolling it up. Got to get a quick bucket here, one way or the other. It's a 4-point deficit. Jokic on the dribble drive, come in deep, and they give him a concession basket. 126-124 with 20.5 seconds remaining. So it looks like the Nuggets may have to play or go for the steal and then play the foul game here, Scott. Time now to take a look at the upcoming schedule, brought to you by All Copy Products. Nuggets fly tomorrow. They'll play at the Pelicans at New Orleans on Wednesday. Continue on with the Rockets. Come home for the Kings. Go right back out for the Grizzlies and the Spurs. Two high-scoring games last year, won by Chicago, who scored 129 in each of those wins. Hey, you can celebrate National Recycling Week with Ball by choosing aluminum. So let's see how the Nuggets play this. Scotty, any recommendations here?
No.
Okay.
You got to get a steal. You're going to go quick, athletic guys, going to switch everything, try to first force a turnover.
So Jokic out of the game, as Scott mentioned. The defensive scramble unit is in there. Giddey will take it out of bounds. Giddey having trouble, gets it into Vucević. Got to foul it. Foul him or take it. And they're going to say timeout, Chicago.
Denver wanted a jump ball.
18.1 remaining.
Bruce lost sight of Vooch. He's got to have his eyes on it. Oh, he was going to call a jump, and then he called the timeout late.
Bruce Brown thought he had it. So we'll do it all over again.
Well, you finally brought defense into the game. You've done a pretty good job defensively here in the fourth.
Been a heck of a game between the Nuggets and the Bulls. 126, 124, 18 seconds remaining. Chicago's going to have it. Crowd has risen, and they have not sat down.
Probably a similar play. They got it in fairly easy. The lower guys did a good job. Let's see, Brucey this time remembers where Vooch is.
Vucević 76% at the line. Giddey 76% at the line. Dosunmu 66%. So here we go. Nuggets down by 2.
We'll change up the play. Got to stay in front of guys.
Into the backcourt. Huerter's got it. They trap him. Giddey, now you want to foul him, because he's already missed 3 tonight. He's 5 of 8. So Giddey, a couple of, well, is it? No, it's not. First foul in the last 2 minutes, going to be side out of bounds. So Jokic, and we'll try it again with 13.7 remaining.
You have to say absolutely high on the guys.
Giddey trying to get it in. They smother it. And a foul.
You make them have to throw a tough lob over the top of you. You want to stay on high, on top of a guy.
Ayo Dosunmu will go to the line where he's 2 for 3 tonight. He's got 19 points, played a good game. He rolls the first one in.
I think that's always the hard one.
So Jokic back in. Jokic can throw deep if it gets to that. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes on for firepower. And Peyton Watson goes out. One more big one here for Ayo. And it rolls home. Oh, gotta go quick. 6 seconds remaining. Murray off 1 foot. Yes. 2.3 remaining. Nuggets down by 1. They foul Huerter.
Just got to be aware. If it goes in, tough shot, makes it. But now you got 1.7. Once this shot goes in, you got to find somebody and get in front of them.
And Nuggets a little late picking up. Huerter, if you're wondering, an outstanding free throw shooter at 83%.
Well, a heave, even if he makes 2, could send it to overtime. Denver may try to throw it to half and then spread guys out running wings.
Yeah, they have a play called touchdown, where the guy at the free throw line, you throw long and then he pitches it out to one of the corners. Maybe a Cam Johnson play. Huerter gets them both. So the Nuggets need a 3 to tie. Gordon's got it. Oh. And that's going to be a foul Was that before the ball came in, or?
It's before the ball was touched.
They're double teaming Jokic with Giddey in front.
Well, now, so I thought they just, the first and the last two, but now you've got the ball all the way down here with still 1-7. You can run your three-point play.
Now the Nuggets looking for a miracle here, down by 3. Out to Jokic for the tie, no good. And that will do it. The Chicago Bulls, for the 3rd time in 2 seasons, they defeat the Denver Nuggets 130 to 127. A thriller all the way. The Nuggets fighting back from as many as 18 down, but just too much Chicago and not enough defense.
Yeah, it's too far out. You got to get a better shot than that. But
now, Nikola Jokic had a look. Nikola finished with 36, 18, and 13 assists. Gordon a double-double, 24 and 10. Murray with 34 and 11. Huerter with 20, Giddey with 21. So a disappointing night for the Denver Nuggets. Their 7-game win streak comes to an end. The Chicago Bulls' 5-game losing streak is finished. So the final score from Ball Arena, the Bulls hang on and win it 130 to 127.
Max One Music. Want It Music.